NASDAQ 100 technical analysis. And before we get into the actual analysis, I just wanted to remind you guys that we're in earnings season, and this week we will see Alphabet, which is also Google, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, in addition to both Amazon and Microsoft releasing their earnings results. And this will have a very, very big impact on the movement of indices, especially NASDAQ 100. So we just need to be careful and make sure that we exercise good money management. In addition to this, we also have some very important economic news coming up, which are the consumer confidence news as well as the Fed interest rate. And so guys, let's get straight into the technical analysis, and this will be a very, very quick video. And as you guys can see, at this point in time we are on the daily chart, and on the daily chart, as you can see, we can see that price at this point in time is at an all-time high. And just looking at the price action, we can see also that the market is sort of preparing to give us a double top, right, with the side being the second leg rather, of that double top. However, I know that at this point in time a lot of people are actually selling, right, because they're anticipating that the market would move further down to give us that second leg of that M structure. However, just bear in mind that we have this candlestick over here, and what it is, as you guys know, is a bullish candlestick with a small body and quite a long upper wick, and that wick at the top actually tells us that we have a lot of liquidity there. And as I always say, guys, liquidity is money, and that money needs to be triggered by the market at one point or another. So what this means is that as much as we're at this point in time looking for potential sell opportunities, it is quite possible that we may see the market actually move further up to fill that candlestick, and once that happens, we may then possibly see the market move further down to around this level, right? And why do I say this level? That is because that level is actually a very strong level of support. To add to that, it's also the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders pattern, which has the left shoulder there, the head is here, and this area over here would be the right hand shoulder. And as I said, this is the neckline of that pattern, as well as a very strong level of support. So we may see price hit up, give us a double top, push further down to this level, and at this level again we may see the market possibly move further up. So we just need to be careful. And also we can see that the neckline of this possible double top or M structure is here, and ideally we want to see price breaking below the neckline, hitting back up to the neckline to give it a test. And at that point where the neckline is where we would look for potential sell opportunities, and that is because the neckline would also act as a very strong level of resistance. And as I said, should we get any nice opportunities, my take profit would be around here, somewhere in line with where we have this inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? Anyway, from here let's head down to the H4 chart and see what's happening down there. And here we are on the H4 chart. And just to recap, guys, remember on the daily chart we mentioned that the market had given us this inverted head and shoulders pattern, which has a neckline at that point, and we said the neckline is also a very strong level of support at this point in time. To add to this, we spoke about how the market at this point is in the process of possibly giving us a double top or M structure, and at this point is where we may see the market actually move further down. However, just remember that we have that candlestick over here that is still carrying all of that liquidity at that point, and as much as at this point a lot of people are actually selling, we may see price actually head up to grab that liquidity and then only push further down. So we just need to be careful. Another thing that I also want to bring to your attention is that as much as the market has given us this structure over here, right, it has also given us an opposing structure, which is a double bottom over here, which similarly has a neckline at that point, and we may see the market move to that neckline to just test it out. And remember that the neckline is also a very strong level of support, and at that point we may see the market move further up, especially if the neckline or that very strong level of support aligns with any key numbers on the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Also remember that when we have these patterns, a lot of traders and investors actually buy that point and place their stop losses below. So it is quite possible that as much as we have the structure over here, right, and we may see price bounce off of this area and then move further up, it's also quite likely that the market will actually move further down to grab these stop losses located here before actually moving further up. But at this point in time, in as far as buy or sell opportunities go, I don't see any, but I would love to see the market head up to this level over here to grab that liquidity, and at that point is where I would look for potential sell opportunities, and my first take profit would be around this level, keeping in mind that we also have this very strong level of support here. Nonetheless, my first take profit would be here, and my second take profit would be here, which is where we have that very strong level of support, which is also the neckline of that inverted head and shoulders pattern that we spoke about.